Hey guys, this is Chetan for Gizmo Times and you're watching a quick overview of the newly launched Xiaomi's Redmi 8A Dual. Redmi 8A was already in the market. It was one of the best phones under 7,000 rupees when it was launched. Now obviously there's some pretty good competition from the phone that Realme launched. It's the Realme C3 which again comes in multiple colors. We do have multiple color options of the same, a red, a blue and others as well. But the Redmi 8A Dual is now the competitor again to that Realme C3. Dual here means the dual cameras. Everything else is the same from Redmi 8A, and in a way I'm a bit disappointed because Xiaomi should have at least learned one thing from Realme in this aspect. The 2 GB of RAM. 2 GB of RAM is still not good enough. If you are someone who's into the latest Android OS systems, you know that every app is becoming larger. Even the OS is taking up quite a lot of RAM. So why do you still have to give 2 GB, out of which at least 1 GB is already eaten by the OS itself? So at least Realme is offering 3 GB of RAM as a base, and Redmi still is giving it for a lesser price, 6,499 for the base variant. That's 2 plus 32. Storage is good enough, 2 plus 32, 3 plus 32. So there are two options. The RAM is different, storage is at least 32 GB, and there is an expansion option. But remember, RAM cannot be expanded here. So you are stuck with 2 GB of RAM if you are actually taking the base storage variant. Otherwise, this is the Redmi 8A. We don't have the dual version of it. The dual version is basically going to have two cameras. So what happens here is the primary 13 megapixel camera, which is quite a good camera that was given there, is now complemented by a 2 megapixel depth sensor. So that depth sensor is going to help in the portrait shots, and there's no other difference in the designs. There's no huge difference in the screen size, or there's no difference at all in the screen size. 6.22 inch HD plus display, Gorilla Glass 5 protection, which was not present on the Realme C3. So that was one advantage for the Redmi 8A, and now on the Dual as well. And there's a 8 megapixel selfie camera on the front of the phone. 5000 mAh battery with the 18-watt charging, which was an advantage for the phone. So that is retained, and that's a good thing that Xiaomi has done. There's no change in that aspect, and there was no change needed either. It was all good. Only the dual camera is the new feature here, but otherwise I still would have wanted to see at least 3 GB of RAM on the base variant and going further to 4 GB of RAM. But I know that would have made the Redmi 8 obsolete. So obviously Xiaomi has its own strategies in place, but if you're someone who's looking into the Redmi 8A Dual as an option now for a price of under 7,000 rupees, I should say skip the 2 GB RAM option and directly look out for the 3 GB RAM option. That's priced at around 7,000 rupees, which is not a bad price at all. But if you consider the performance, I would say the Realme C3 is a better choice, with the Helio G70 chipset offering actually a better performance when compared to the Snapdragon 439 on the Xiaomi Redmi 8A or the Redmi 8A Dual. So that was the quick overview of the Redmi 8A Dual. I hope we soon get the device so that we can actually test it out, and we can let you know about the camera performance now after the addition of the dual camera. And of course that dual addition was only because the Realme C3 has a dual camera and it's already out in the market. So that's it about the Redmi 8A Dual. There's also a power bank launched, the Redmi power bank, and there are a couple of more launches happening today from Redmi in India. So stay tuned for more videos around that, and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. I hope you like this video. If you do share, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next one.